Yes,
I want to
definitely.
bring in our guests. I want to introduce Colt Clark and the Quarantine Kids. They're from Tampa Bay, Florida. And we're really excited to have them on here. They are the new internet sensation, blowing up, going viral. They got together well, there they are.
There
Welcome.
they are. Yeah, there they are.
Colt Clark and the Quarantine Kids.
Hi,
We'll wait till your
guys.
audio kicks in. There you are. Can you hear us?
Hey.
There they are.
Hey, everybody. How are you guys?
All right.
Here's okay?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you. We're excited to have you guys on the show. Colt, why don't you real quickly, let's introduce the family.
Okay, first, most importantly, we have Mom, Aubree. This is Aubree. This is Bellamy. She's 6. This is Cash. He's 11 on the guitar. And this is Beckett on the drum kit. He's 9.
Right. Tell us a little bit about how this little project came to be, because it's such an amazing project.
Thank you very much. And thanks for having us on the show. This is really exciting. We've always kind of played together, just not as much as we do now. We started playing more together during the pandemic. When the pandemic started, I was playing a lot of gigs, and then all the gigs just went away, and I was home a lot more. And so we were playing a lot, and Aubree had the idea to film some of them and put them on Facebook for our family and friends that didn't get to see us as much, and we weren't seeing them. And she could tell that I was really missing playing music, so she had the idea to put this thing together.
Awesome. And how long? So it literally started at the beginning of the pandemic?
Yeah, about 2 weeks in. I remember my last gig before that was, I think, around St. Patrick's Day, somewhere around there. And
it's kind of the same thing probably for everybody else. Everybody was kind of just meandering around their houses, trying to figure out what to do, because we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't see our family. My parents are in Georgia. His family is here, but we're all kind of trying to be safe and stay away from each other. So we just kind of started looking at each other and said, what can we do for fun? And they started playing a couple of years ago, but they didn't get as much practice time with him as they would have liked, because he was always going to the next gig. So this gave us a lot of downtime to be able to hang out together and just kind of mess around. And it turned out to be a lot of other people liked watching us play in the living room.
That's really
Great.
It's really cool. It is a little hard to hear you guys, but that's fine. Just speak loud, speak up. I'm sure when you play, it'll be great. How many songs have you guys recorded?
So when we first started, we were doing a song a day. We would learn a song in the morning, and then we would record it in the evening. And when I started getting some of my gigs back, because we in Florida have opened up a little bit, and I'm playing outdoors, social distance, and so when we started doing that, we did like every other day. We would learn a song in the morning and then at night. So we're up to 195 tomorrow. 195 songs.
That's insane.
195 songs.
That's more than like Bob Weir. Bob Weir only rehearses like 150 songs for each show.
And Dave Moss was telling me about these crazy numbers of people that have viewed your videos. What's the number? Let's hear this.
It's on Facebook. It was up to like 10 million, 15 million in different parts of the world. Like we were huge in Argentina and South America for some reason. And I think I know why. They love the Beatles everywhere, and we do a Beatles song every Wednesday. And so they kind of caught on to that. And you know, worldwide, everyone loves music. You know, it's just the international language.
Well, do you know our drummer guest, Gregg Bissonette, is Ringo Starr's drummer?
Yes,
he plays with a Beatle, man.
Yeah, you have kind of a Ringo finish on that drum kit, don't you?
Yeah, Black Eyes Oyster Pearl. Yeah, that's it.
Well, Greg, you and Colt, you're somehow connected with Greg.
Okay, so Greg and I have met a couple times, and I'm not expecting that, but I do know that you know Josh Touchton, and Josh is my uncle Josh.
Josh is your uncle?
That's it. Well, actually,
My uncle. I get to claim it.
Josh grew up in the house where in the Gone with the Wind house where she shot the soldier and he came rolling down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Took me
That's
to that
right, in Marietta, Georgia. Yeah,
We spent the night in that house.
it's haunted. It's haunted.
Is it?
Wow.
It's in It's in Marietta.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's wow. I know
Josh is a
that.
great guy, great drummer. In fact, he finished one of my kits in that black oyster pearl color for Ludwig years ago. It was a silver sparkle kit, but he did a finish on it. Josh, please say hi to Josh for me.
Yep. He's probably watching right now.
Hey, Josh.
There you go. Well, we have some questions. Actually, we have a special guest that, he's part of the Think X band, and we call him Derek the Art Bird. And we're gonna bring him in to throw out a question for Cash, Baggett, and Bellamy. All right. So
Here he comes.
yeah, here we comes.
Please
maybe.
welcome Derek
There we
Day.
go. All right, here's Derek Day.
Hi guys, my name is Derek. I'm a big fan of your work, and I myself am a musician. And whenever I pick up my instrument, I have my go-to songs, my go-to riffs, just for fun, for getting warmed up. So my question to you three are, Cash, what's the first song or chord or anything you play as soon as you pick up your guitar? Same with you, Beckett. As soon as you pick up your drumsticks, what's the first beat? I know Stephen Perkins likes to do the crunge in Soundcheck. I've heard it many a time. And Bellamy, how do you get so hype before a performance? What do you do to hype yourself up? What are your secrets?
All right. Well, there you have it. So let's start with Cash. You're up first.
Yeah, so one of my favorite blues songs to play on guitar is "Hideaway" by Freddie King.
Right
Wow.
on.
That's a good
Ah,
one.
my man.
By Freddie King. He's watched that version, and Stevie Ray Vaughan's version's a little bit faster, so he's
Yep.
mad, and that's his go-to riff. What about you, Beckett?
Mine's by "Strawberry Fields Forever" by the Beatles.
Did you hear that?
Barely hear you.
What was
Speak
that?
up. Use your stage voice.
Forever by the Beatles. He loves that Phil. And
Yeah.
he was playing "Come Together" every day, just like trying to be like Ringo. I think that's one of his favorite drummers for sure. That and Gregg for sure.
Bellamy.
Hey, come on. What's up?
Oh yeah.
I love you, Perkins.
How do you get so hyped, girl?
Well,
What's your secret?
She's got a prop to show you.
Yeah, we got props.
We like
Good.
props.
Show us your war.
Juice box.
The secret.
Sugar.
I love juice boxes. Juice boxes rule.
That's the safe way to get hyped up. That's good. That's good.
Juice boxes are a way of life. I love juice boxes.
Well, also, let's just we want to make sure you know Leon, who's with us today, has been in many movies and TV shows, and he also has his own musical group. So this is Leon. Say hello to Leon.
Hey, Leon.
Hello. How are you?
We're great, man. We feel.
Are you gonna rock out? Are you gonna rock out for us?
I hope so.
We hope so.
Well, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Let's do it.
Because the rumor is I've been missing out on something really special.
What are you guys going? What are you going to perform?
So our first song that we covered was the Traveling Wilburys, "Handle with Care." So we're gonna do that. It's been
cool.
194 songs since we've done it, but we were gonna try it tonight. And if you guys want to go back to our YouTube page and see the first time, you'll see Bellamy is probably about this tall because they've grown almost a foot since we started. And these guys have grown with confidence. So I hope you like it. Here we go. You ready, guys?
Here we go.
Bellamy's even got a harmonica for the end. You want to?
Yeah, we should mute our mics, guys.
All right, ready, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Being beat up and battered around, being set up and I've been shot down. But you're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable, situations hard.
Yeah. Woo! Everybody unmute.
Fantastic.
Oh my God, Bellamy, can I take some of those dance moves and use them? That was awesome. That was awesome. All you guys, that was incredible.
That was
You
really
guys,
awesome.
you guys make me smile, and that's really what it's all about. Like,
Yep.
if we can smile a little today in the world with everything that's going on, then you're doing your job. And Bellamy, speaking of that move, is Mick Jagger one of your favorites? Because you've got him down pretty good, huh?
I know. You got the moves like Jagger.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
I like that. I
No,
have
and
another
the-
question. Like, you guys have recorded like almost 200 songs. That's a lot of songs to learn, and Bellamy especially, you're singing all the songs. Like, how do you learn the lyrics? Is it hard for you, or how do you do that?
Well, we actually know the songs
How do we know the songs?
because we actually listen to them.
We listen to them. We take
Ah.
a lot of drives in the car, and we always have a cool playlist going on. And so, like a sponge, Bellamy learns all the words.
Yep.
You know, I've been playing the last few years with George Harrison's son, Danny Harrison,
Have you really? Wow.
and it's been a wonderful experience. But when I go to his studio, his guitar that he plays is actually his dad's. And Tom Petty's gear is there, and Jeff Lynne and Bob Dylan's gear. It's all there, and there's so much spirit. And not only are the songs been written possibly in those rooms, but the instruments are still there. So they're a little too hot to handle. I don't touch them, but I look at them from afar. Well, first of all, Gregg, I want to thank you for coming. My old friend, one of the great drummers of all time, a major inspiration for every musician and good soul. Is
Good
there anything
soul.
you want to? I know you're going to be out with Ringo. What else could we find you on? On socials, or what do you want to say? How do you want to say goodbye to us?
Oh man, I get to do a plug right now.
Yeah.
Don't plug that new business of yours, okay?
I have a new business and it's after hours. No, I'm not going to. But I will say, if anybody, just like Steven, we like doing drum tracks for people. Anybody who needs any drum tracks done, reach out to my engineer at greggdrums2@gmail.com. You can send him the files, and we play on tracks, everything from Family Guy to different TV shows to people's albums. And I love doing Zoom FaceTime lessons too. I know you like to study and teach too, Steven. So drummers are just that way. We love to share what we have. So yeah, thank you. And I have a new band with my brother called the Redcoats, which is a really fun band with Wally Minko and Mike Medina, my brother Matt, and Andy Timmons, a great guitar player.
Yeah.
Great, man.
And so anyway, thanks for letting me do the plug and a little
Greg.
self-promotion. Thank you.
Greg.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you too, my brother, because you're my brother, and I'm so happy you're here today. Thank you so much.
Thanks
For
for
reminding me, Scotty.
Thanks for taking the time. And then
And
Leon,
I'm
you are just a powerful soul on screen, on stage.
Wow.
I just got to know you for the last 20 minutes, but I'm loving it. And hopefully we can hang out reggae at the river, reggae on the river, reggae on the river, and do some legal stuff. But is there anything you want to talk about or get out there?
No, it was a pleasure hanging out with you all tonight, and thanks for having me on. Always love talking to really talented musicians, and I feel privileged that I can do such. So yeah, and turn on your TV or streaming service, and more than likely I'll pop up somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I want to thank you, Leon. I want to thank Eileen Shapiro, who helped put this together. That's our pal, right? She's our pal.
Yes.
Eileen's the greatest.
Eileen.
She's the greatest. We love Eileen. Yes.
She brings people together.
She
Yes,
does.
She does.
Probably
Now,
one of the
for
kindest
the
people I've ever
for the
met.
Colt
I wanna
family,
thank-
this is something from the old days. It's an MTV award for a great performance on our TV show. Thanks for joining us. And I know the world is looking for your next 200 songs.
Yes.
And we can't wait to see some more of your action and more of your
Yes.
music. Thank you.
The funny thing is that I would get an MTV award for doing this show and not for being in Madonna's video.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but I'll take it though.
And oh my God, Leon, you were so hot in that video. I never will forget it. ever, ever.
There's one thing that was always in my mind because that video was like shocking to some people. You know what I mean? And I always imagined that Madonna got a flood of death threats for having. Did you ever feel any of that, Leon?
No. I mean, because you have to realize that video, the only time the video ever got a bad rap or people were up in arms about it was from the previews. It wasn't from the actual video itself. So what happened is Madonna had all this publicity because this new Pepsi campaign was coming out. And then they showed the previews to this video, which was burning crosses, her kissing, what appeared to be a black Jesus and everything. And people were like, whoa, hold up. Pepsi pulls the campaign. It's like it's everywhere. So, but what happened is once the video came out and they saw the entire message, and for me, a Catholic school boy, this is the epitome of what I could be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it was a positive story.
I felt the positivity.
They banned it in Rome, and then it wound up becoming the biggest video ever in Italy because once they saw the video and saw the message, So,
Colt,
it's funny because
before Stephen continues, Colt, tell us, I don't know that we got where people can find you guys on social media. Not that they have to look very hard, but you're easily found, but tell us.
Thank you. It's Colt Clark and the Quarantine Kids on Facebook, and it's Clark Family Creative on Instagram and YouTube. And we would love for you guys to watch our videos. We love it. We love making them. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you guys,
so much.
all three of you, for being on our show. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We loved it. So we also want to thank our sponsors, Randy Fuchs at Artist Relations, with microphones, IK Multimedia. We'll hook you guys all up. And soon you will find us on the C-Suite Network. Also, Team Rock and Talk. Please give a big round of applause to Mark Armentano, our assistant producer and creative director, Eric Loy, our producer and director, and Graham Cooper, our editor. You can find us on The Rock and Talk Show at Facebook and at The Rock and Talk Show on Instagram and YouTube. Again, thank you guys all so much, and we'll see you next time.
Until the next show, everyone, we will see you 2 weeks. Tommy Chong's our guest in 2 weeks.